welcome back to the channel. So you guys asked for it. We got the daily review, so I'm just doing a little breakdown of the silver bullet trade we took today in the AM session. So let's get straight into it. So today I even put it in the free group. I told you guys 18121 is the buy side liquidity we are looking for to get swept in the New York session, and it creeped up to it slowly, and then around, I believe, 9:30 in the New York session at the open, it swept it. You can see if you go into higher time frame, we are bullish on the higher time frame, of course, but this is major buy side. So I was looking for this to get swept, and then we look for a move lower, just a simple retracement going into the silver bullet New York session. We had no news coming out today, so there was nothing to worry about, no waiting for news or nothing. So I executed this trade on the 2-minute chart. You could have executed on the 1 minute, but the 2 minute was a lot more clear. Buy side was swept. So the macro time for the New York session is from 9:50 to 10:10, right? From 9:50 to 10:10 is when you look for your entries, but obviously I look for my trades, but like from 9:40. So anywhere from 9:40 to 10:10 is when I look for my entries. All right, so going into it, buy side was swept very clearly on both ES and NQ. So that was giving me, so I marked out sell side, all of these levels of key sell side. It actually ran all the way. We didn't catch the whole move. However, so let me just delete this quickly. All right, so marking out a displacement was from here. So price swept buy side, came down, displaced through this level here. It displaced through this level here, and then it created a fair value gap. I didn't even mark this fair value gap out because it's pretty clear. You can see it's not the biggest fair value gap, but after a displacement, after sweeping major buy side, there's a fair value gap on the 1 minute as well. You could have entered off the 1 minute. Maybe that's more clear for some of you, but fair value gap's a bit small on the 1 minute. There is a gap up here, but I was waiting for it to retrace here, but we didn't get that high. So I entered. You enter off the first fair value gap. Also, I'm going to quickly mention about our signals group. We're currently running a very good deal. $49 a month, you get access to our signals group. We're hitting TPs, getting smashed every week. We're currently on a 4 weeks and we haven't lost a single week. 4 weeks in profit, closing out in profit. With this week, we hit a massive trades, 1 to 5 hours on GBP, JPY, also 1 to 3 hours on NQ. So the link's in the description if you want to go check it out. So I waited and I seen on the 2 minute, we had a nice 2 minute fair value gap. Even this gap here is valid, but it already hit first TP by that point. So we entered off this first fair value gap here. And we basically ran our stops just above the 1 minute fair value gap. On the 1 minute, we have this fair value gap here. We ran our stops just above it, which was around here, giving us like an 18 handle stop, and final TP was here. So it's a 1 to 3. It was a good trade today. So we took a small loss yesterday and then caught a 61 point move today. So 3x star loss from yesterday. So another profitable week, closed out again. So that's 5 weeks in a row closing out profitable. Easy. So we took our first profits here. That was our first take profit, and then final take profit, we ran it down here. If you're looking to catch the whole move, then this could have been your first take profit. However, I just wanted to make sure that we caught our first initial like 25 handles, and then because this is still a 60 handle move, that's good for just a little New York silver bullet session. However, you could have ran it all the way to the final sell side. Sometimes it's good to just say it does hit final TP, close out like 90% of your position, and then just leave one contract to run to final sell side or buy side. You know, you can always leave like and have your stops at break even. It's risk free. You know, you've closed that 90%. You gathered most of your profits there, and you just risking say one contract to run it to the final sell side liquidity. So that was the overall breakdown of the trade we took today. It was pretty simple textbook ICT setup, to be honest. Not much going into it. We took a win in the morning, so there's no need to trade the afternoon session. As you can see, the afternoon session, it just looks pretty choppy, to be honest. Like there's no major, you'd mark this out as buy side now, and on the 15 minute, you go on to 15 minute, you'd mark this as sell side. that would be a key sell side level. Say we was going into an afternoon session. Obviously the afternoon's already passed, but I'm just explaining for the video. You could mark this as sell side here. You'd have this bullish 15-minute fair value gap. Say we was going into the afternoon session, we swept this level, and then you look for a move higher because we have a bullish bias. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was a quick little breakdown of the trade we took today. Easy 61 points gained. Yeah, so I'll leave like the free group link, a Signals group link, everything's in the description. If you want more videos like this and you actually enjoy the breakdown videos of like me going into the charts after the trade and explaining to you guys the whole reason behind everything and why I executed the trade, then drop like on the video and subscribe. Drop some comments. Let me know what you want for the next video. Thanks for watching.